Hey, what is up guys? So today I'm going to be showing you behind the scenes information of my main brand that's currently doing about $250,000, quarter of $1 million a month.
Nice.
And I'm going to be breaking down the ad strategy, the thinking behind the brand, why it works. I'm going to be showing you some cool stuff, and I'm even going to show you the breakdown of my profits, where the sales are all coming from, and give you some amazing insights that you can use to grow your Shopify business right now. So let's get into it. What we're looking at here is this little Google document. It's not going to be too fancy, but it's going to have some killer information for you, okay? So the brand, we started it in April 2023. The revenue so far, $911,000. It's actually gone up a little bit as I started this like 2 days ago and I didn't make the video. And yeah, the goal for 2024 is to get up to $700,000 a month and have our first $1 million month. Current run rate, February 2024, $250K a month. Right, just so you know, I'm not bullshitting you, right? This is inside of our triple whale, which shows you all of the data, right? So today so far, again, I think it's not even updated. We can see yesterday, look, $8,268 in sales. We spent $3K on ads between all ad platforms, 2.6 ROAS, payment gateway fees. You know, a lot of these drop shippers will never show you how much money they're actually making, right? Because let's take out the fees, let's take out all the cogs, do it properly. Payment gateways takes $385. It's crazy, right? We made a great margin, 20%, which is a good margin for e-com. And we profited $1,616. And it's crazy, right? You pay those damn Stripe and PayPal bastards $385. Custom expenses, $93. This is like the app cost, software cost, things like that. We have our cost per active cart. We have our cogs and Amazon sales. We have $864 just on Amazon yesterday. And I can scroll down and show you some other stuff here, but that's kind of the main thing that you want to see. Okay, I'm going to get into this in a second, which is where is the ad spend, where are all the customers coming from, and what's actually working on each of these platforms, okay? So before we do that, I'm going to talk about the product, okay? The brand. No, I do not own Rise. It's an example brand because it's a fantastic brand and I'm doing something kind of similar, okay? I'm selling a consumable health product. And for me, I really like consumables. I like stuff that can be sold on subscription, can be consumed, that goes bad, people have to buy it again. Or I like stuff that's expensive. Minimum $100 or $200 products, stuff like that we can sell with a great profit margin, okay? So Rise, for those of you who don't know, I've heard these guys are doing $300 million a year. Crazy, right? Like the revenue I've done in the last 9 months running this brand I'm showing you, these guys do it almost every day, okay? It took them a while to get there, but how these guys do this is they focus all of their traffic, all of their marketing on one thing, which is a subscription page. And look, they charge you just $27 for the first month, and then they rebill you at $36. And that's why I love health and wellness. I think it's great. One, I love it myself. I like health and wellness products. It's one of my other things I like to teach people is you should probably start a brand in something that you like, that you would buy yourself. But look, these guys, simple ass Shopify store, nothing crazy. Look at the traffic they're getting, 2 million visitors a month, right? But anyway, that's what I'm doing, health and wellness. I love the niche. Why I love it, it can be higher ticket, right? You can easily sell stuff for like $50, $100 for a supplement. It's really high value, high perceived value. People value their health more than anything a lot of the time. A lot of people do, a lot of people don't, obviously, but people do value their health, even if they're unhealthy people. They don't go to the gym. They want to buy this healthy stuff that's kind of like a hack. And that's what makes it an impulse purchase, right? So it's like heal your body and mind. That's why I took Rise for an example. Anything that's to do with healing your body, healing your mind, that stuff can do really well. Results, people kind of feel something from it, right? It's something that they consume, they drink, they enjoy, and they can do subscription. So that's why I like health and wellness. It's a massive, obviously, I don't know how many $100 billion, $1 trillion industry it is, but it's massive. For my brand, our price point is $60 to $150. And we do focus on bundles. Unlike Rise, I like to do bundles. I like to do special offers. I like to reward people. If they buy 2, they get a discount. If they buy 3, they get a bigger discount. Then I like to try and upsell them bundles of accessories, additional products, cross-sells, things like that. Our gross margins are around 70%, right? If you go back to the Triple L, you can see, look, we did 8.268 in revenue, and we have 2,963 in COGS. That's a little higher than usual, actually. I believe we had some $0 orders because we were sending out samples of the product to influencers, creators, and stuff. So that's why the COGS are higher, the sales are a little bit lower. Right, how it works, okay? Biggest things. Obviously is the product, right? So number one thing is the product. And I'm going to be making more videos on products. I'm also doing a 90-day brand building coaching program where whether you already have a product, I'll help you scale it and implement all the strategies. Or if you don't have a product, I'll work with you to find one. I'll even help you hand pick the product, okay? So the biggest thing in e-com is the damn product. It always is. But yeah, if you're interested in the 90-day coaching program with me, it's not going to be too cheap. It's going to be at least $5,000, but you're going to get time with me over 90 days to help you find your product, launch your brand, implement everything at a high level, and get into profit, right? And I'm saying that now because the product is everything. Without the right product, none of this other stuff matters. So you can find the product yourself slowly over time through experience by testing loads and loads and loads of products, or you can work with someone who can help you expedite that process, right? But this product, how I found it was through research. It wasn't on spy tools. I was looking at trends. I was looking at Google Keyword Planner. I was looking at searches. I was looking at big overarching big trends within the health and wellness industry. You can look for trending ingredients, things like that. And that's how I came up with the product, and it kind of met the criteria that I have, but that's not what this video is about. So good product, high converting landing pages. So really important to have good landing pages when you're running a brand now. Okay, I'm going to add another thing here, which is reviews. The landing pages, we have an in-house guy who does them, and we also contract out other people to build landing pages for us. If you go to Twitter and you search Shopify conversion rate optimization, Shopify landing pages, e-commerce landing pages, you will find loads of people who build really nice pages for brands that you recognize. And usually they only charge between $1,000 to $3,000 for a good landing page. So once you've proven your idea, you want to jump straight away into that high converting landing page and pay for that to get it done. Okay. Reviews. We already have hundreds of real 5-star reviews. And this, again, is linked with the product. If your product sucks, your reviews are going to suck. And then you're going to have to fake the reviews. And that's what dropshippers do. And that's not what you want to do as a real brand owner, right? So reviews, you want to be using a good review app, okay? I like Judge Me. I like Okendo. You want to be emailing everyone after like 20 days, 10 days after they purchase, depending on what you're selling. Collect those reviews. As you start to get more than hundreds of reviews on your product, you start to see like a general increase in trust in the website and a higher conversion rate in general, okay? Multiple subscription offer pages. So that's a thing, as well as testing regular landing pages to find the one that we've got. So test. We've tested like 5 different pages now, which is still nothing. We're also building multiple subscription offer pages. And what this really is, it's testing offers. Instead of like, you have like testing landing pages, testing design, but you also want to test offers in the beginning. You want to test price points, test different price points, test bundle deals, test kits, test buy one, get one free, test offers. And that's going to give you the biggest bang for your buck in terms of testing and conversion rate optimization when you're trying to get your brand off the ground, okay? So those are the main things there. Now we're going to jump into the ads. Ads, it's not always what you think. So you want to use Triple Whale for attribution or one of these attribution platforms, okay? So if we go back into Triple Whale, we can come here and go to the pixel, and it's going to show you where all your ad spend is, right? So this is yesterday, for example, and it gives you these different options like total impact. It does like this AI thing. I don't like it. I like to use this one. And yeah, so let me change it to triple attribution. So for Google ads, the triple attribution, but for Facebook ads, the triple attribution plus views I usually use. Let's just switch it back because it's about the same. Here's what's going on, okay? So yesterday we spent 3.185K, right? The total ROAS was 3.39 apparently. I don't think that's correct. That's on the pixel, but I think it's 2.82 actually. But it's a little bit weird and confusing. I won't explain it all to you. But we can see Google spend, TikTok spend, Facebook spend. So you see the majority of our spend is still on Facebook, and it's probably always going to be on Facebook. Facebook just seems to be more consistent and it works over time. But what I want to point out to you is how many purchases Facebook is reporting to how many purchases Triple Whale is reporting. So Facebook said we got 83 sales yesterday from Facebook, whereas Triple Whale is saying we actually only had 59 sales. So Facebook said we had a 3.4 ROAS, but we were actually 2.29 directly from the ads. So how does this work? Number one, Facebook over-reports. So you want to, and sometimes like it will over-report on some ads and under-report on others. So that's why something like this is really helpful, because we can see into the ads, into the ad level, exactly which ads are actually bringing in the good ROAS, okay? But what I'm going to show you here is, for example, we can see Klaviyo, we made 12 purchases. Organic and social was 20. So this is some like organic TikTok creators we use, Facebook creators, and also some of the ones that are actually from the ads end up in this column. But TikTok, you can see we're not really doing much, but that's the attribution explained for you guys, and why you want to use a tool like Triple Whale, because otherwise you're kind of like flying blind. But it does cost a couple $100 a month, so don't worry about it until you're already like nicely profitable, okay? Creative. How do we create the creative for the brand? You only need 3 to 5 winning creatives at a time, okay? Everyone who says, you need to have like 1 million creatives, like, launching, like pumping out 20 creatives a day, doesn't really make sense. The big brands might do that, and they test them individually in their own ad sets to find these winners that they then add into the scaling campaigns. But you only really need a couple of campaigns with the majority of your spend. Those campaigns only need a few ad sets or ad groups, and each of those only really needs 3 to 5 ads at a time, because if you put more, Facebook tends to just allocate to all the spend to a couple of them anyways, right? So what you do is you run them, and then when they start to kind of burn out, you see the ROAS is going down, the click-through rates are going down, that's when you add your new winning creative into those ad sets, and then you turn off the other ads that have the worst performance, okay? So step one for your brand, bunch of UGC content. You need some like clips that editors can use. So you can use Billow. It's called Billow .io? No, Billow app. Just search Billow app on Google. You'll find it. Join Brands is another one. We can go Join Brands, UGC content. Another one is Incense. And look, you can get videos from $60, images from $15, and these videos are not necessarily going to convert for you. Generally, influencers and these people, they have no idea about marketing, about psychology. They don't know how to write scripts properly. And even if you give them the script, they tend to shit the bed anyway. But the goal is just to get a drive, building like a drive of creative, right? So you want to have like a Google Drive. You got a bunch of videos in there, people using your product, right? You can do this for a couple $100 to get started. Step 2, get some B-roll. So depending on the product, maybe you can order it to your house, use your iPhone, get a bunch of random clips of it in different locations. Your mom, wife, grandma, girlfriend using the product, whatever, B-roll clips. And then you want to write scripts based on what's working for others and hire editors off of Upwork. So what I'll do is I'll go to Foreplay, for example, and then I will go to Discovery, and I will click on brands. And then I will filter this by whatever brand or niche I'm in. So let's say I'm in health and wellness. We go here, and then we click on Better Body Co. one of the biggest ones. This shows you all the biggest brands. And now I have all their creative, right? So I can go through and we can just start looking. We can start looking for creative that makes sense with our product that we can kind of copy. And the same goes for the image ads, right? So everyone copies each other. Like these fake iClouds are really popular right now. Really simple creative they've got going on. And that's it. You just want to go through this and go through it and go through it. And let's see, for example.
Nancy, a powerhouse at 53. Her transformation from pain to strength is truly remarkable.
So this is like a mini VSL type thing. But the point is, this is just like the UGC content and the B-roll, plus a script, plus an editor. And that editor, so you'll go through and you'll find like what you think is going to work. And then you'll start like put a Google document together of like this video, show the example, write your own script, explain to your editor that here's the link to the drive with all your footage, and go and make me some videos, right? So you want to do that. That's what we do. And that's how we create winning ads. We look at what's working for others. We kind of adjust it for our product. And then we have UGC content, B-roll content, and then the editor who actually puts it together, and then we'll use an AI voiceover or hire someone to do a voiceover. So that's how we pump creative. You only need 3 to 5 at a time. Right now, maybe we've got about 10 ads running to do 7, 8K a day in sales right now. We could do way more sales, but we don't have the inventory. And inventory, each time we buy inventory, it's a 6-figure investment now. We're literally spending $100,000, $150,000 at a time just on inventory. There's some ways you can finance it, but when you're scaling a real brand, real company, you got to reinvest your money into it. We take very little money out for ourselves. I think me and my brother have been paid twice in 1 year almost running this brand. Okay, we don't take profit out. We're not out there to try and take profits and rent Lambos, right? We want to reinvest the money, get everything maxed out, and then we can sell this company, hopefully for at least $5-10 million in the next 2 to 3 years. That's the goal. If I could hit 50 million, it'd be fucking fantastic. I got a friend of mine who owns a big brand who thinks I could do 50 million, but I'll be happy with anything over a couple million. To be honest, I'd like to hit at least 5 when I eventually exit this. And that's what you're working towards, which is why I'm saying right now I'm doing the coaching stuff, and it's $5,000 for me to teach you over 90 days how to do your brand and work with you. And most people I've spoken to so far are like, it's too expensive, Come on. You wanna make something that makes millions? Got to pay to play. You got to invest in everything: inventory, ads, landing pages, advice, consulting. I even pay myself, other people for consulting calls, like $500 an hour, just to get them on the phone for like 45 minutes and get their advice on how we can go from where we are now to the next level of growth. All right, Facebook ads, guys. Push big budget ad sets, some CBOs, and Advantage plus shopping campaigns. This is what just absolutely rinses it right now. Weirdly, in the last 2 weeks, it's kind of gone to shit, but this brings the most consistent, stable sales, and it tends not to crap the bed after a couple of weeks. So I can show you here. We click on Facebook, and I'm just going to show you my ads. I'm not going to show you the ads. I'm going to show you the structure. So here's what we had yesterday, right? The mega. What the mega is a CBO. This is a CBO campaign. It's set at $500 a day. And we just have 2 or 3 ad sets, right? 2. So you can see yoga engaged shoppers. That's it. And, all placements, top ads. So these are the best ads that we have in the ad account. They're in the CBO. As we find high performing ads, we might drop them into the ad sets within the CBOs and let them just run, and then they won't get a lot of spend, but then when the other ones kind of stop working, we can turn those off and the other ones will then take the spend. ABO and interests, I'm not sure I can show you that, might have some brand name stuff in, but you can see that LA, other country lookalikes we didn't really run, retargeting is now off. seems to be working better without direct retargeting these days. But yeah, we have another Advantage Plus shopping campaign in the second ad account. We have one in the main ad account. We have a lookalike campaign, which you can see the ROAS from all of them. It's a little higher realistically, as Triple Whale does kind of underreport it a little bit. And yeah, the ABO interests, that's just a couple of ad sets, all are $100 to $200 a day with different interests. Each ad set has 3 to 8 ads within them. So that's it, guys. You can see we have one CBO at 500 a day, one Advantage Plus shopping campaign, 500 a day, another one at 400 a day, and then we have 2 other campaigns just doing some lookalikes and interest. So that's the structure on the Facebook ad level. That's what's working for us. And next up, I'll briefly talk about TikTok ads. What we do right with TikTok, we barely spend on TikTok right now. It hasn't been that profitable for us, but what works better is Spark ads. So you get other people to post the TikTok to their accounts, and then they share a Spark code so you can run it as an ad from their account. So it shows like it's from them. That's working better. Other sources, guys, Google ads, small but growing. I'm not going to get into it in another video. Amazon, currently growing at $500 to $700 a day in sales. All right, so the last thing I'm going to leave you with, focus on scaling right now, building a stronger pipeline of ad creative to mix into the ad sets, hiring a CRO. We want to hire an agency or a company where all they do is split test pages, split test offers, tweak images, headlines, everything, and get those incremental conversion rate increases over time, right? Email marketing, more campaigns, better flows. Cracking subscription, we haven't really done this yet. Our subscription ad costs are way too high. And then multiple other SKUs. We're going to be launching a bunch of other products, and those products aren't necessarily even going to rely on Facebook ads. They're going to be mainly for Amazon, because on Amazon, just through the trickle down effect of like people shopping our brand on Amazon, they'll buy and see our other products, and then those will rise in the categories that they are in. So that's the great thing when you have one brand working really well. You get it on Amazon, you get good reviews and sales on Amazon. You can then add on the other products onto Amazon, and those will start growing in sales and revenue too. I think one day our Amazon sales are going to be like $1 million a month. To be seen. Okay. All right. Hope you really enjoyed this video. There was definitely some good source in here. I just broke down exactly how we are running a brand at this level in 2024, what goes into it, ad setup, creative, everything. Okay. So really good high level overview. Happy with the video. Once again, call to action. Click the link below to join the free school group. And there'll also be a link to the 90-day brand building program if you want to check that out. You also just hit me up in the school group via the DMs and we can chat. Thank you. Bye.